Bodygame is the true unspoken Riz, right? When you think of Riz, you think of guys like Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis. You know, they talk about this term called Riz. They kind of coined it, the unspoken Riz, right? And when I think of unspoken Riz, my mind goes straight to Bodygame, because Bodygame speaks 1,000 words without you even having to say anything, without you even having to say a word. If that's not unspoken Riz, I don't know what is. Because what Riz out there tells people who you are without you having to speak? And I can't think of anything else other than Bodygame. Because with Bodygame, when women see you, they know exactly who you are. They see the discipline. They see the hard work. They see the V-taper. They're attracted to you off rip because you have a physique that's attractive, right? You just signal so many things. You signal discipline. You signal, someone they can trust because you're a man of your word, because you say you're going to go to the gym and you actually go. Like you're undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. And when I'm talking about Bodygame and getting jacked, I'm not saying you gotta be like a Sam Sulek. I'm not saying you gotta be like a Ronnie Coleman or nothing like that. I'm not saying you gotta look like these crazy roided out bodybuilders. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is just like at around, anywhere from around 12% body fat to about, I would even say 18% body fat. If you're in that range with a decent amount of muscle size to you, you actually set yourself apart from most men, because most men don't have the mental bandwidth to do this shit, right? People always want to say, oh, physique inflation, but look around. So many guys are average. A lot of guys are like average as hell, right? And I'll even pick on, Kai Cenat and Duke Dennis a little bit, right? I mean, actually, no, Kai Cenat is pretty much in shape a little bit. I think these guys got decent physique. They're not like super crazy. I think recently they've been in the gym, but if you've seen like back then when they first kind of started, like they were pretty scrawny dudes, right? And I think the only reason why like shorties actually found them like attractive and stuff like that, this through like Riz, is because they had the status, right? They had status, right? I don't think they were really, attracting women like that until they got like famous. You know what I mean? And it just kind of goes to show that, you know, with status, you will attract women, but it will only be based off like, you know, it's like a material attraction, because with status, they assume money, and that comes with a lot of gold diggers, right? But with Bodygame, it's like true, burning, genuine desire, because they see you for qualities that are like actually admirable, right? Like they see you for, you know, being disciplined, right? Working guy. They see you for being a man of your word, right? And, you know, if you have a V-taper on you as well, it just signals, you know, biologically, like, they're hardwired to like be attracted to you, right? It's like literally there's psychology, I can't even talk today, shit. There's psychological research that literally says that they are attracted to the V-taper physique, right? And that's why it's so key to get on Bodygame, right? Because it is the true unspoken Riz. And if you need help developing the true unspoken Riz, which is Bodygame, if you don't tap that link in the description right now, if you need some unspoken Riz, hit the link in the description right now. I got you, bro. We'll work on your Bodygame mindset, things of that nature, so that we can help you be in the best shape of your life and reach your fitness goals. If that sounds like you, if you're serious, you're a serious guy, you're trying to tap into that unspoken Riz, you're trying to hop on Bodygame, and you want to actually change your life and you're serious, hit that link in the description. I got you, bro. And make sure you like this video and subscribe while you're at it, right? It's kind of crazy if you haven't done that already. If you haven't subscribed, that's crazy work. But little shameless plug for those guys that need it. But like I was saying, right? Bodygame is the true, it is hot as hell in here. Ooh, it is summer out here. It is hot. But Bodygame is the true unspoken Riz, right? It tells the world exactly who you are. It tells women exactly who you are, right? Don't get me wrong. Like I made a video about this previously. Like it's important. I'm not saying like you shouldn't focus on your social skills. You shouldn't focus on like how to speak to people, how to have charisma. That's also important too. See, the key about Bodygame is that it's this unspoken Riz that puts your resume at the top of the pile, right? It literally gives you a boost, right? It boosts you at the top, right? Cause like I said before, like Bodygame just buys you enough time before she finds out you're like a cornball, right? That's why you gotta have both. You gotta have both the verbal game, mouthpiece, Riz, whatever you want to call it, and you want to have the Bodygame as well, right? Because they both work together simultaneously. They're both two sides of the same coin, right? You need both. But in this particular video, I want to emphasize Bodygame being the true unspoken Riz, because like I mentioned before, right? It tells the world who you are, right? Bodygame speaks 1,000 words without you having to open your mouth, right? When you walk into a room, you literally are like a celebrity. People are going to break their necks just to look at you because you built a physique that most guys haven't, right? Most guys are not on Bodygame. If you go outside to your regular mall, Walmart, where have you, not many people are actually doing this. Not many people are actually in shape. They don't have what it takes. They don't have that discipline. Discipline is so rare nowadays, right? Because going to the gym, pushing yourself, pushing heavy weight, people think that's hard. They think it's hard. And it is hard, right? But people are not willing to do hard things anymore. Men are soft these days. They don't want to work hard anymore. They want to sit at home and play Fortnite and watch streams of like Duke Dennis and Kai Cenat. They want to be average. Men these days are drifters. They lack a sense of purpose. They rather be just fed media and just consumers. They rather just be NPCs, right? And with all that being said, when women see a guy that's in shape, he's jacked, he's got like a set, and you have that aura to you, right? You have an aura that commands attention. You're jacked, you're in shape. It just signals that you're not like everybody else, because it shows that you're a man of your word, you're disciplined, you hold yourself to a higher standard, and you're not like these other dweebs that sit at home playing video games and being average, right? Damn, it is hot in here, bro. Sheesh, it is a hot day out here. Damn, but I'm gonna end this video because your boy is getting too hot. But like I said, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation, bro, and you're trying to hop on Bodygame, you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, hit that link in the description. I'm the guy for that. And we'll see if it makes sense to work together. If you're serious, if you want to actually change your life, you want to get in the best shape of your life, you want to build that unspoken Riz, which is Bodygame, hit that link in the description. I got you, bro. And make sure you send this to someone who needs unspoken Riz. I got them. Send this out to all your homies that need unspoken Riz. And remember, there's nothing enlightening about playing small. Catch you guys next video. See ya.